It's times like this, sitting in the pouring rain, waiting for an opportunity to present itself, that I reminisce on days past, some of them that I wish I could forget. It started like any other woods raid, with a landmine. Now severely concussed, I took a moment to heal, and to find a perch to await my prey. It didn't take long for my first victim to present themselves. Admiring my handiwork, took a moment to reload, and felt a sense of impending dread as if a bad omen had come upon my journey. I move forward to collect my first trophy. I steal his only beverage, when in the distance I hear a familiar sound, a new victim of the local booby traps. I line him up and take the shot. Finally succumbing to his injuries, I move forward when I hear shots in the distance. Those sound too close for comfort. I better not waste my time. Quickly looting and scooting, I stop to watch the horizon and await the next party to come across my path. But I quickly grow impatient, moving to the hill in front of me, where I find that my enemy is suddenly waiting for me. Out of fear and desperation, I lob 2 grenades, one of them a flashbang, flashing myself. I dive into the grass, waiting for any noise. I lob another grenade, directly in front of me, still hearing nothing. No footsteps, no moans, nothing. Not finding what I was hoping for, I retreat to a spot where I can better view the hill I was just on. Assuming that I had a duo on my hands, I did not want to take my chances. I needed to spot my enemy before they spotted me. Scanning the landscape, looking for any sign of their whereabouts. I had no idea what was about to present itself. The body. I had just missed it. Maybe my luck had turned after all. Maybe the omen was just superstition, and this raid was finally looking as sunny and bright as the environment I was in. But I couldn't shake this feeling of constant dread. It just didn't feel right, but I didn't know why. Finding myself much chonkier than I had hoped, I start to move, but realize that I cannot. It's as if I'm walking in the swamps of the lowlands. I have to cut down on my weight. Dumping some of the goods, I start to run away, realizing I have 9 minutes to make it out alive. I eat my frustrations and hope against hope that the answer will present itself. In the short term, however, it did not. I found myself exhausted, needing to stop for another break and dump even more loot. But what could I get rid of? Not the magazines, although they were an obvious choice. The AP ammo is just too valuable. I had to think of another answer. Soon after, resorting to crawling on my belly like the worm I am, just to save the loot on my back. Treating this like a puzzle, I tried to solve my problem with brains rather than brawn. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. These woods began to feel like a tomb. I could not imagine trading my newfound loot for my life. I decided to weigh my options and dumped some of the loose barter items. Surely this will be enough to get me out, get me back to my stash. I start thinking a little too much and decide to keep moving, crawling many more times on my stomach like the dirty rat that I'd become. I dumped my meds, knowing that I only had a couple more minutes to reach safety. As the sunset peaks around the grass, my legs burning, my back aching, I start to get a sense of the situation I'm in. I realize that ZB014 is the only extract I can reach in time. I had succumbed to my own greed, allowing my life to hang in the balance in the pursuit of rubles, even having to abandon what I had once cherished most. I told myself this would all be okay once I crested the hill and saw ZB014 open. I just needed one final Herculean push. But it wasn't. Seeing only red, my mind teeming with my own mistakes, I descended into madness, spiraling down into a fit of rage. Casualty to my own decisions, victim of my own greed, ruler over my own empire of dirt, with only one person to blame: myself.